Hello everyone, this is Aaron again. Yeah, this is still my world, this is the old base. But I was kind of bored, and I noticed that I had a fair amount of UU matter piling up from the mass fab sitting over here that's working away merrily. So, I taught the AE system how to make items from UU, so tin, copper, iron, that sort of thing. And then I asked it to make me some high voltage solars. And this is all chunk loaded and it's all running on a server, so it's running for a while. And then I went away, and when I came back it had done, well, it had done quite a few. So I told it to make some MFSUs to store all that power. And there's the MFSUs storing all the power. And there's another mass fab. But if I go up here, you'll be able to see what I've done if it loads in. Come on. So, when I first started, I expanded out the corners to 3x3 and the middle joints to 2x3, and I put solars on the top and I ran cables down the middle, which wasn't a problem. I started actually off doing it at this end. And running the cables down for the 3x3 was dead easy. You could go straight down the middle. Not a problem. Running for the 2x3, it ended up going through... Actually, I still haven't fixed that. Going through this corner here. And you could see it behind the glass, which looked kinda messy. So, I ripped out the lamps that I had on top. You remember those, right? And I put cable underneath, and then I put the lamps back in. And I went around and I did that for every corner section and every joining section. And I ran cables down through here and through that corner and that corner. And then I thought to myself, hang on, Robert, you're an idiot. Why are you running cables through underneath the lamps? You've still got plenty of high voltage solars. Why don't you run them along there too? So I did. Now the cables... Yeah, I took out the cable that went down the two white columns. I left the ones in those corners. And I then run cables underneath the lamps. And then I tore out the lamps again after putting the cables in and went, yep, can put high voltage solars on there too. So I did. And there are, as I said, two over there and one over here. And what happens is that the power for those two, notice how the walls for the basements are actually one in from the walls for the building. Yeah. So, cables for the corners come down there and over there and go into all these MFSUs over the top of these turbines, which is interesting because it also means that at night time the turbines power those cables and power the high voltage, which isn't a problem because they don't take any power. They also run down here and into this mass fabricator, which means that during the daytime, once all the MFSUs are full, the mass fab gets all the power from the high voltage solars. At night time, if the MFSUs are still full, then the power from the turbines also goes into the mass fab. So during the daytime, or during nighttime, you get 800 EU a tick, something like that. During the daytime, though, something magical happens. Ready? Look at that number. 108,030 odd EU per tick. Which means that this mass fabricator, yeah, it's producing EU at a prestigious rate. And yeah, occasionally some scrap gets dumped in from the old base, and yeah. So I have lots of power, more even than a nuclear could provide, even running at full capacity. I've still got a ton of wood. Although that's going down because I've turned the output from these redstone power cells right the way down to 2 MJ a tick each, and I've turned off 3 of the 4 farms. But I've still got the Steve Karts farm in there just in case I need the extra wood. Just in case I actually run out of... hasn't happened yet, but it might do. So yeah, I've still got a ton of power. I did try ripping this wall out. I don't know if it was in the last video, I can't remember, it was so long ago. I ripped out this wall and had a router here and one at the top, and furnaces in there, all running off charcoal, which was nice, but producing 10 EU per tick was kind of pathetic, even if it is a wall full of them. Whereas this is some... yeah. Crazy. So, yeah, I've got lots of stuff, lots of power, lots of room, all nicely chunk loaded. I haven't got a bedroom over here because I haven't worked out where I'm going to put it. Because, you know, huge cavernous empty space like this, what exactly are you going to do with it? I'm thinking I'm going to put a Thorncraft room in here somewhere. Whether it's up here or down on the next level, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to put one in. Getting some stuff in for the cauldron might be an issue, because these floors are only 1 block thick, which is something of a slight oversight on my part, but there you go. I'm sure I can add an extra block to the floor, to the ceiling in here if I need to, or the same down there, or even put the cauldron in, embed it into here somehow, because that would work too. I then got 3 blocks, because there's another pillar like this underneath. Actually, that would probably work quite nicely. So yeah, stuff. I got lots of room, I got tons of power, EU, and if I need it, I've also got, if I need it, as you can see, I've got 3, 6, 9, 12 industrial steam engines, thank you, running on there, and if I need it, I've also got electrical engines here that are upgraded with intricate circuit boards with 2 bronze and 2 tin electron tubes, so I can get 21 MJ a tick out of each of those. So yeah, I'm not hurting for power, really. But I got no idea what to do with it all. What can I pour such power into? With great power comes great responsibility. Or great boredom, apparently. So, what would you like to see me do? Any ideas? Please, by all means, drop me a line. Send me a comment. Whatever. Please? Thanks.